tell you when it happens. It happens when you go to bed. You know, some of you that don't sleep so good, or you get up to go to the bathroom 9 million times. What have you been doing at night? Look at your food combining. Don't forget what I taught you about food combining. Look at the snacks you're eating and look what you ate for dinner. If it's very heavy, it's going to take at least 3 hours to break down. Now you might be sleeping, but your body's not. The body has to break down one way or another everything you've put in it. So I would like to make sure that you're eating everything you're going to eat that's heavy before 7 o'clock at night. 6 is preferable. Your body heals between 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock at night, and 2 o'clock in the morning. That's when your body heals. That's when you lose weight. You say, well, God, I don't go to bed till so and so. Well, that's a habit. Maybe you want to switch your habit. It's like people who are spending all these nights and they're spending too much time not getting any rest, and they'll say, well, yeah, you know, Friday night I'm going to sleep in, or I'm going to go to bed early, I'm going to sleep in Saturday morning. You can't catch up on lost sleep. Every 24 hours is 24 hours. That's why it's vitally important that you take the nutrients that you need for your body in a balanced way, and that you eat properly, that you have some fun, that you do things that are good for yourself. Everything isn't working and eating and rush, rush, rush. You have got to stop, because if you don't stop yourself, your health will stop you down the line. And isn't that silly to work so hard to end up having to take 5 and 6 drugs? Like I see people coming into my office. This is like young people. One drug on top of another, and then this made them sick, so they got another drug, which is covering up symptoms and not dealing with the cause. You have an opportunity of starting to take some responsibility for your health, finding out what you need. There's lots of information out there. Find somebody who will work with you on your health care. Somebody who cares, that'll take the time, not 6 or 7 minutes and you're in and out and take a prescription. You need to have a relationship. You need to go to the doctor. You make sure that you get the answers that you need to your questions. Make sure when you're eating that you're eating whole foods. Very important. There's whole foods all over. You don't have to eat processed foods. For you that are wondering why you're getting fatter, well, if you're taking hormones, and on top of that, you're eating turkeys and chickens and meat that have all the antibiotics and hormones in them, well, of course you're going to get fatter. I mean, you don't need me to tell you this. I'm no rocket scientist. It just makes sense. If your body is changing, your hormones are changing, you got to do something to work with it. It's like people with high cholesterol. You know, one of the biggest scams perpetrated on the American public, and I have a whole thing on that, but we're not going to get into that today. You know, if your cholesterol is high, it's only telling me one thing. You're not digesting your food properly and your hormones are out. And I'm one of the few people, I do 18 tests just for heart when people come to me. It's called the VAT profile. Nobody seems to be doing it around here, but it's a precursor for things like diabetes. It's really important. It's important that you know where your body is. This is an investment. People invest in their houses. They're worrying about what kind of car they're going to have, where they're going to take a vacation. They're planning for their retirement. Well, you know, if you're planning for a retirement, don't you think you ought to plan for your good health? Rather than saying, gee, if anything happens, my insurance will pay for it. Well, you know, your insurance will pay something, but remember, what you're paying them is sickness insurance, and what they think you're worth is what they're going to pay. What I'm talking about is health insurance, and I want you to start investing in your health, and that's why when I close off any letter or close off any seminar, I say plan for tomorrow's good health today, because that's all you've got. Remember, yesterday is a canceled check. You can't do much about it, but learn about it. Today is your cash in hand. Learn what you can and look forward to your promissory note. If you do those things, you have something good to look forward to. Thank you and good night.